I've just brought you out into the garden to see the hollyhocks. We've had a lot of rain and wind over the last few days, and unfortunately the hollyhocks have suffered, so I've started tidying them up, and also I've been tidying up the red valerian. At this time of year the red valerian has lots of seed heads on it like this, that you can see here. Now if you cut these seed heads back to about here, then the valerian will produce more flower. If you leave the seed heads on, the valerian will stop flowering and very quickly runs to seed. Valerian seeds very freely around, so I've got masses of it because I really like it. But at this time of year, it's starting to look quite untidy. As you can see here, most of my valerian has actually set seed now. But don't despair if yours looks like this. With a bit of simple attention and cutting these seed heads off, your valerian will come back into flower. Well, I've spent a couple of hours this afternoon in the courtyard garden cutting back the heads on the valerian, and this is one that I did earlier. As you can see, the wheelbarrow is full of seed heads, and I've shaken the seed around where I wanted to come up next year, and now I'll be able to compost this. The valerian that I've tidied up will very quickly come back into flower, and this way I will extend my flowering season. Tomorrow I'm going to tackle this area and tidy this up so that this will go back into flower. We've had some very windy, wet weather over the last couple of days, and as you can see, it's wreaked havoc with my hollyhocks. This afternoon I've been cutting back the hollyhocks because quite a lot of them have been broken. Like this one here that you can see, which is heartbreaking because they were looking spectacular, but don't despair. What you need to do is cut them back to the base, the ones that are broken, and the hollyhocks will put up further flowers. Tomorrow I'm going to be working my way through this border, and any hollyhocks that have been knocked over by the weather, like this one, I'll be cutting them hard back. As you can see, hollyhocks do not cope well with wind and heavy rain, but the good news is they do shoot again. I've certainly got my work cut out this weekend tidying up the hollyhocks, but I can look forward to some lovely flowers later in the season. Just thought I'd give you a long view through the hollyhocks and the climbing roses. I'm a little bit concerned that I might not get as much hollyhock seed this year because of the severe weather that we had over the last couple of days. But hopefully the hollyhocks will put some new spikes up and these will set seed. If not, I have saved a little bit of seed from last year just in case. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of valerian over here as well that will need tidying up. So that's my job for the weekend, is to tidy up the valerian and the hollyhocks so that I'll get a second flush and they'll carry on flowering right through until the autumn. If you have any questions about caring for your hollyhocks or your valerian, please post them in comments and I'll be happy to answer them. I'll also be posting some videos later in the summer about how to grow hollyhocks from seed, which is very easy once you know how. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed our video, please subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions at all, please post them in comments. And not to worry, some of those hollyhocks that had gone over have made it into this lovely vase of flowers that I've popped on the patio table. So you don't need to waste them. They make a nice cut flower. I find that they're best if you use them outside rather than inside, as they seem to last better. Just a little way of extending your summer season. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.